Hello everyone and welcome to another Power Gaming video. Today is Monday, which means it is time for another installment of Nightfall vs. Shaxx Bounty, the weekly series where I go in and complete the Nightfall as well as the Crucible weekly bounty from Shaxx across all three of my characters and see which one yields the best rewards. Now, as it stands right now, this is currently episode 8 and the Nightfall has a 5-2 lead over the weekly bounty from Shaxx. So it's starting to pull away, man. It's not even close at this point. So real quick, before we get into what the actual loot is, let's go ahead and talk about how the scoring system works. A 5-point reward is strange coins. This is double-digit strange coins, not just 1 or 2, and 3 of coins. This is the toppest or the highest tier reward because you can go to Xur, you can buy exotics, you can buy 3 of coins, and multiple exotics are better than just 1 exotic. Speaking of what exotic, a 4-point reward is any exotic item, regardless of light level, regardless of perks. A 3-point reward is any legendary weapon or armor piece, regardless of light level, regardless of perks. 2-point rewards are ghost shells, class items, and Eververse Trading Company items like a Sparrow toolkit or something like that. And the 1-point reward down there at the bottom is the skeleton key from the Nightfall boss. The reason that we do not include aftermatch rewards for the Crucible is because just doing the absolute minimum, you would have to complete 21 Crucible matches to finish all 3 of these bounties across 3 characters, whereas you would only complete 3 Nightfalls. So 3 chances at a skeleton key versus 21 chances at an aftermatch reward doesn't really add up, but the skeleton key is incentive for doing the Nightfall. Speaking of the Nightfall, let's go ahead and jump right in. It was Shield Brothers with Solar Burn and Catapult. Not gonna lie, it was not very fun. As you can see right here, this dude was everything in here deals solar damage, and you had to be really quick, man. What we found was the best method was to try to lower their health evenly and kill them both at roughly the same time so that you didn't get that wave of ads. But as you can see, we do pull Dune Marchers on the Titan. That is worth 4 points, so off to a pretty solid start for the Nightfall. Next up on the Warlock, Sunbreaker build with Viking Funeral Grenades was really fun. This was probably the easiest one to do it on, for me personally, was on my Warlock. But again, no skeleton key. They really need to buff these, man, at least in the Nightfall. Increase the chances of a skeleton key. And for our aftermatch reward, the Warlock pulls strange coins for 5 points. So fantastic start, man. We're already up to 9 points after 2 characters, and the Nightfall is just killing it, man. So lastly, on the Hunter, you can see I'm running Celestial Nighthawk on Golden Gun to one-shot this bitch, and then turn around, hit that Yallarhorn, and take out boss number 2. Super fun, but we didn't kill him quick enough, so it spawned a wave of ads, and that's why we all 3 died after we killed the bosses. Luckily, one of our guys had self-res, and everything was okay. And for our aftermatch reward, we pull a legendary piece of armor in the form of a 380 chest piece, which I will take. And yeah, worth 3 points, which brings our Nightfall total for the week up to 12 points. Now, that's not the best week that we've had in the Nightfall, but it's definitely a solid week. So on to the Crucible portion of the video. This week's weekly Shaxx bounty was Rift, which is probably my least favorite game mode in all of this game. And you may notice that we're playing Control in this video, and that's because I don't like Rift. I don't like playing it. I don't take it seriously. I literally just went in there, got my 50 primary kills, got my assists, and shut down an enemy runner, and completed my 7 matches, and went on about my business. I didn't even bother recording any of those gameplays because I genuinely despise Rift. It takes way too long. You have to get so many, like, way too many points, and it's just not fun for me. And, you know, completing 7 matches of Rift, even if you're good, even if you're on a good team, like, because it usually goes to time limit in Rift or close to it. I mean, it's going to take you like 2 hours, man, just to do 7 matches. Like, this was 6 hours of gameplay for me to complete these 7 matches on 3 separate characters. So, I mean, it's just ridiculous. I do not like Rift at all. Hopefully, it's not Rift for a while. But regardless, let's jump into the loot. So, starting off on the Titan, we'll go ahead and head over here and bust open his Shaxx bounty. And we pull a Cryptic Dragon Scout Rifle for 3 points. But when we take a look at this thing, you can see that it does come with Firefly and explosive rounds, and it's actually pretty fun. I hung on to this, I played around with it a little bit, and I do enjoy it. So next up on the Warlock, we'll go ahead and turn in his bounty, see if he has better luck, and he does in the form of some strange coins, which is kind of funny because that was his Nightfall reward too, so almost 40 strange coins for the Warlock this week. And next up on the Hunter, we need an exotic to tie it, and strange coins to win, and Shaxx doesn't get it. He pulls a legendary worth 3 points in the form of a Steel Oracle rocket launcher with not very exciting perks. It's Solar Burn, and it's not going to replace Shallerhorn, so it's going to get scrapped. But in any case, that brings the Shaxx total for the week to 11 points, which means the Nightfall wins by 1, 12-11, and the Nightfall now has a 6-2 lead over the Shaxx bounty after 8 episodes. And I mean, it's starting to get a little ridiculous, guys. Shaxx bounty has just, it can't hang, man. The Nightfall is just dropping really good stuff, and it is what it is, man. 6-2. 6-2, man. It's gonna be the Shaxx bounty would have to win the next 4 weeks in a row just to tie it, so that's pretty crazy. But anyway, guys, that ends the loot portion of the video. On to my little community focus section of the video. This is my favorite part of the video. I love doing this. Some point this week, I am going to be doing a Crucible video, and if you follow me on Twitter, then you will know that I tweeted out yesterday that I need some of you guys to help me out with this video. I want a few of you, subscribers, to come into a private match with me, and we're basically gonna do a little scripted thing that I have planned out. And I think it's gonna be really fun, and I'm gonna edit it out, make it into a video, and upload it for you guys at some point in the near future. And hopefully you guys think it's funny. I've written pages of dialogue for this video, and I'm gonna try to put together this whole little skit. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and, on top of that, I'm going to be including you guys in it. You're actually going to be in the video, some of you anyway, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So if you want to participate in that, like I said, I'll be recording it at some point this week. I'm not sure what day, but go follow me on Twitter at JustPyro now, and I will be tweeting out when I'm ready to do it, and it's going to be like a first come, first serve thing. Whoever sends me their gamer tags on Twitter for Xbox One, I will send you an invite, get you into the game, and we'll go have some fun together. And in addition to that, at some point I will also be doing this on PS4. I did recently get a PS4 right after Rise of Iron came out. I mentioned that in last week's video, and that's why my... Oh, excuse me, I just gagged a little bit. But that's why my light level has been growing pretty slowly. I think my max character right now is 384, and that's on Xbox One, but on Xbox One and PlayStation combined, all my characters are pushing 370, and yeah, I've been splitting my time from Xbox One and PlayStation 4, and I'm gonna tell you, man, starting fresh on a brand new console, it is quite a grind. So I'm enjoying it though. Going back and replaying all the vanilla Destiny and the Dark Below stuff and the House of Wolves and Taken King and all that stuff. I mean, it's been a lot of fun. I've made a few friends on PlayStation 4 already. One of my buddies is a fellow YouTuber by the name of Abantus, which I've given a shout out in this video series a few times. He's a really cool guy. Played with another dude named Severson, who's from Wyoming, and he was just a random dude that messaged me on Twitter. I sent him an invite, and he's been helping me out a lot. Helped me get my Sleeper Simulant, my Black Spindle, and all that stuff on PS4. So big thanks to him. And yeah, it's been a lot of fun, man. So now that I'm on Xbox One and PlayStation 4, I can play with more of you guys. I can play a wider variety of people, in my fire teams and stuff like that. And at some point, once I get all my PS4 characters leveled up enough to, be able to do the Nightfall easily and be able to do the Shaxx bounty easily, then I might start adding that to this series. And instead of just doing Nightfall versus Shaxx on 3 characters, we can do Nightfall versus Shaxx on 6 characters, which is a bigger sample, which will yield better data in the long run, because it's not just 3 characters, it's 6. So look forward to that, guys. But anyway, that's going to bring the commentary portion of this video to an end. Feel free to stick around, watch the rest of this gameplay. I'll pop on some music, as I do, and I will talk to you guys soon. If you enjoyed this video, click like. If you're new to the channel, click subscribe. And if you're already subscribed, I seriously fucking love you, man. Thank you for watching. Take care, guys.
Let's make a run together, I'll be by your side before we collide. And if the sky falls down on you, just beat it up before we collide. Let's make it last forever, I'm ready to fly before we collide. And when the sun don't shine on you, just heat it up before we collide. Let's make a run together, I'll be by your side. Before we collide, and if the sky falls down on you, just beat it up. Before we collide, let's make it last forever. I'm ready to fly. Before we collide.